I hope you all can hear me well. Just nod your head if you can. This way if you can. Okay, good, good, good. Well, Shana Tova, everyone. It's good to be here tonight. It's great to see you all. It's kind of cool. You know, you take up more than one screen, so I got to swipe back and forth a little bit to see everybody. But it's just wonderful to see everyone tonight on the Zoom. And so it's also kind of nice because sometimes in shul, people are sitting back, they get comfortable, they kind of fall asleep a little bit. So here, it's 8 o'clock on a Wednesday night, and so I have your undivided attention. Hopefully you've eaten a little bit, had a little bit of dinner to eat, so you're comfortable and alert. So it's my pleasure and privilege to once again address you as the president of our synagogue. 6 months ago, we had no idea we'd still be facing the pandemic as we entered the new year. We had no idea that we'd have gathering restrictions and that we'd be sharing the high holidays socially distanced, with some joining us safely outside and some able to come inside. So much has changed, including increased uncertainty in the past 6 months. As I mentioned in my letter to the congregation in this year's yearbook, I am thankful for what has remained certain and consistent throughout, and that is the strength and our commitment to our Etz Chaim Kehillah. We are always here for each other, and that has only gotten stronger since the onset of the coronavirus pandemic. In a time when we are forced to rethink how we interact with each other, both in person and online, and within our Jewish community, I am drawn to the true meaning of a covenantal relationship, one of empathy, one of curiosity, commitment, and discovery. As Jews, we live by the covenant with God. This was made when we received the Torah at Mount Sinai. We accepted the commitment of receiving the Torah without knowing what was in it. We accepted it with truth. Our commitment preceded our knowledge. Earlier this year, many of you joined my family in celebration of the Ackerman Torah. What an incredible simcha, starting with observing a scribe pen the final letters in the parchment, and then on to singing and dancing down San Jose Boulevard. So we were surrounded by so many family and friends. I want to thank you all, thank all of you who participated in sponsoring letters, parshas, whole books, and joining us for that meaningful day that ended with a beautiful fundraising dinner at the Ackerman Museum. Delivering this Sefer Torah bestowed my family name to it. Delivering the Sefer Torah bestowed with my family's name to its home. When that happened, my family and I felt a direct and personal commitment and connection with Eitz Chaim and our ancient covenantal community. Over the past generations, scholars have been discovering what is in the Torah. We continue to study, interpret, and share lessons from generations to generation. It is that legacy that Alex and I are so proud of. We're proud to be a part of this. We're proud to be part of a covenant with the future of Eitz Chaim. The honor of the Ackerman Torah is a gift that comes with the opportunity for curiosity, for discovery, and for growth. In our daily lives, we sometimes confuse a consumer relationship with one that is covenantal. I feel it's important to look at both in relationship to being part of Eitz Chaim and to be part of our Kehillah. So let me explain. When you're looking for a new home, what is it that you look at or look for before making the purchase? You do research, you collect data, you peruse the internet, you enlist the help of a realtor. You visit the homes, you probably have a checklist of the most important must-haves. The consumer values the details, he mitigates risk, and purchases are quantifiable. But when you look at Eitz Chaim, what are you looking for when becoming a member of Eitz Chaim? Becoming a member of the Eitz Chaim home? What do you do before making this purchase? In this situation, you're joining a house of worship, you're joining a community of support, and gaining an opportunity for personal growth. Just like accepting the Torah at Mount Sinai, you're entering a relationship not knowing exactly what you will get in return. You're taking a risk, but with great risk comes great reward. Today, you're not sitting with us in person, you're on the Zoom. Look around, look on the screen. Because of your participation and involvement, we have created a kahila in which we engage together every day and where we celebrate our holidays and our Shabbat. It's where we pass on our tradition to the next generation. It's where we form lasting friendships with people with whom we share so much in common. This community has started within the walls of our shul, but now reaches far beyond. Before the pandemic, you may not have given much thought about your relationship with Chaim. As members, you had a place to gather for minyanim, to gather for Shabbat, the holidays, simchas, and support in difficult times. Now, many of you cannot be with us in person. And those of you who can must forego our usual hugs and handshakes, getting fireballs. In exchange, we have elbow bumps and acknowledging nods and maybe a fist bump now and then. Some of you have questioned what you're getting in return for your membership. Others already know. Our relationship to Etz Chaim is one of covenant. Over the past 6 months, the pandemic has tested all of us in many ways. It has brought uncertainty, fear, and hardships to our community. But as Jews, part of our covenant with God is to look for opportunity in every situation. Our children, the future leaders of our shul, are watching how we respond. This is our opportunity to teach them through our actions. Through the despair of the pandemic, we have created many opportunities. So in March, early on in the pandemic, as the health effects of the virus became apparent, we shut down the synagogue. And we created a COVID task force that has been meeting weekly to implement measures allowing us to safely reopen our synagogue. We've moved very slowly and deliberately. Too slow for some, too fast for others. And we've made accommodations to give everyone an opportunity to safely join us, whether it be in person or online. I really want to thank all the task force members. We've been meeting literally every week since early March. Stephen Shapiro, Jimmy Jaffa, Rachel Scheiken, Gary Ganzier, Rabbi Shochet, Terry Velasquez, and also most importantly to Rabbi Fish and Rabbi Feigenbaum, who have really done a lot of work and really been very much involved with this. So we continue with our communication and our connection and our outreach online. We do this via meaningful and engaging weekly sermons done by Rabbi Fish via Zoom, as well as the popular Lunch and Learns with Rabbi Feigenbaum. This option of learning and connecting via Zoom will still go on for some time. Many of us feel very comfortable and become very comfortable with this. People have commented to me that they feel more engaged, so I expect it will be a permanent staple to provide options even once we're back full-time at the synagogue. We've also been delivering challahs to our at-risk members, and this year we arranged for the delivery of Rosh Hashanah packages to everyone in our congregation. I hope you all enjoyed your challah, your honey, and our new yearbook. Thank you, Tammy Fish, for coordinating all the efforts for this project. A shout out to you, Tammy. You gathered supplies, you enlisted volunteers to pack and deliver boxes to all of our members. We continue to run the synagogue and have gone above and beyond to meet the needs of our community during this pandemic. Of course, this has come at a cost to our synagogue, as our dues only cover a small portion of our working budget. We know the pandemic has taken a toll on individual finances as well, and thank many of you because many of you have helped us. We have been able to help through generous donations of our members. We have been able to help many members get back on their feet. Additional precautions from hiring a full-time cleaning service. You see that at Minyan, you see the woman wiping down surfaces and cleaning the books. We have a full-time cleaning service. We've arranged for a tent during the high holidays for our at-risk members to safely and comfortably daven outside. This has all financially overextended us. We haven't asked anything of our members thus far, but we're asking now, and we're asking tonight. I encourage you to go to our website, and I think Rabbi Feigenbaum might have sent it out earlier, but I know he's sending out now another link to everyone to our website. On the website, you can make a donation for our Yizkor appeal, or if you wish, you can let me know right now if you want in the chat. And there's a link on the chat. I'm looking at it right now. So Rabbi Feigenbaum already put this link on the chat. You can click on that link on the chat, and you can make a donation now, or just message me, message on the chat your donation. Or if you don't want it to be public, just click on, instead of to everyone, just do it to me, and it'll go privately to me, and we'll keep a record of it, and we'll get everyone's donations. I already got one here for $1,800. Thank you. He wants to be anonymous right now. Thank you. Anyone that's making a donation, please thank you. Well, extremely helpful and needed, and I'm always about the financial donations when I talk about this, but seriously, in addition to financial donations, which are really helpful and really needed, donations don't always have to come in the form of funds. I invite you to donate with your time, whether it's helping with holiday deliveries or shopping for others, or reaching out to connect with other members via phone calls. These donations are very, very important as well. There's a way for everyone, in person or at home, to continue to be involved. So we know that there are more changes to come as we continue to do what we must to keep everyone safe. Provide a safe place, a safe space for prayer, a safe space for study, and with community both in person and online. It is our covenantal relationship with Etz Chaim that will keep us growing and transforming. So we here at Etz Chaim, we remain here for you. While we may be physically apart, we'll always stand together. And in closing, from my family to yours, I wish you a happy and most importantly, a healthy 5781. Shana Tova. And remember, click on the link, make your donation, do it on the website, do it on the link. There, I see David Robbins. I think you just pushed a link. I saw that, David, didn't you? Give me a thumbs up. I can't hear. You're muted. You're muted. A thumbs up. Good, David. Good, excellent. Do it again, David. We need a double. Good. So with that, let me let Rabbi Fish close tonight. Thank you very much.